And where are you now?
I'm next to the mountains.
What are you doing there?
Looks like I'm there with a tribe.
A tribe?
Mm-hmm.
What is the tribe doing?
We can't make them out yet. But they're all standing around. We're all sitting there.
Can you get a closer view?
We'll try. Let me see here. So I'm trying to focus on one. So there's a girl with long dark hair. There's another girl. She's got gray hair though. And there's a man. And it looks like they're making something with corn. Just smashing corn into like the rock. On a rock. Looks like they're smashing corn on a rock. And rolling it out somehow. They're doing something with the corn.
And is this something they do regularly, like on a daily basis?
It looks like maybe like every couple of days they do this.
And why are you seeing this? Why are you here now?
It's like we're watching the sky and we work every day. And it's just a small group of us.
And what do your surroundings look like?
The desert is our surroundings. All of the desert.
And is it warm or is it cold?
Both.
Is it day or night?
It's many days, many suns and many moons. Over and over again. Lots of days.
And who are you in this scene?
I'm the chief's son in this dream. I don't know where my parents are. They must be busy. But I am considered, I have lots of friends. I'm about 14. And there's a lot of weight put upon us to gather food. We hunt rabbits. We hunt small animals to try to bring home so that they can put the meat in the soup. And they'll boil everything in a soup somehow. The women boil the food.
And what's special about this time and place?
We were sent here. We were sent to come here. We were told to come here.
From where?
A small group of us were told to come here. From the bigger group.
For what purpose?
We're going to prepare. We're preparing. We're preparing a small city here, a small town here. To establish residence here.
Will the others join you later?
To meet with others.
Hmm.
This is a safe place for meeting.
With other tribes or other groups?
Yes.
And have you met with any of them yet?
The group we're with now is all part of different groups. We're all together in one group to build a unified state here. And we're making ready to meet with the people from the Black Star.
What did the people from the Black Star look like?
We've met them a few times. That's why we're here.
Did they tell you to come here?
Yes.
Why did they tell you to come here?
They want to give us knowledge.
Well, what's significant about this place? Is there something special about this place that you're in?
This place allows for the mind to be prepared. It allows the mind to restart.
How does it do that?
If you let yourself go, your mind will restart.
And so it's the location that does this?
Yes.
And how does that work?
The rocks.
So there's something special about the rocks.
The crystals in the rocks vibrate. And the vibration makes a sound. And the sound is only heard on the subconscious level. But it does make a sound. And the sound vibrates through the body. And then the body vibrates into the soul. And the soul is an extension of your brain and your spine. And that's how the information is moved.
And so the Black Star people told you to come here.
We pilgrimage here. We have to make pilgrimage here every 10 years we come here.
And the Black Star people are coming here?
Yes.
Do they have a name?
They're like our group.
And what do these people look like?
They're pale, but a lot like us. We're a lot like them.
And they're your friends?
Yes. We worship them like gods. But they also teach us. They tell us. They tell us things.
What else can you tell me about the Black Star people?
There's different kinds. They're like us. They have different kinds from different tribes that we get to meet. We all meet different tribes. We're all different from different tribes, and they are too.
And how do they come here?
They land.
In what?
They land in starships.
Can you describe one of these starships? Have you seen one?
Yes.
What do they look like?
They're round, giant machines. They're very quiet. They become very bright. They float when they land.
Have you ever been inside one?
Yes.
Can you describe what it looks like on the inside?
Very big. It's big on the inside. There's 2 levels. And they're both, you can see the top level from the bottom level. It's open. It's like one big room. The engine room is right there. And it's two levels. There's stairs. There's jewels on the shelf. There's a shelf. And there's windows. You can see outside. And I can see outside. And I can see the stars. There's a huge ceiling. There's something on the ceiling is open. And on top, there's nothing. There's an open ceiling. And you can see the stars.
Do you get to take a ride? Do you go somewhere?
Yes.
Where do you go?
They fly into space and into the stars.
And why do they take you for a ride?
They took my family for a ride.
Do they take everybody for a ride?
They show us. This is what they show us. They show us where we come from.
And so they're showing you that you come from the stars?
They show us that we come from a big place.
What is this place? This big place?
The world. They're showing us the whole planet from outside of it.
Oh, they're showing you Earth.
And they take us to the sun. And they fly us to the edge. And back again. And they take us to the moon. And then they bring us back. And then we land in the same spot we left.
So let's fast forward to when they're here with you working and teaching you. What are they teaching you?
They teach us how to. They teach us how to bring water to the food. They teach us how to build. They teach us how to use tools. And they teach us about and we teach them too.
What do you teach them?
We teach them to teach them how also to do things.
How do they communicate?
They communicate with their minds.
And how do you talk back to them?
They can hear my thoughts and I can hear theirs. I can hear all their thoughts. They can hear all our thoughts.
And why do they come here to teach us these things, to teach you these things?
They say we have to learn how to do things. We have to speed things up. We have to learn things quicker than we should.
Why are we going too slow?
We have to speed our time up. Speed up.
Why do they?
That's why they're here now.
Why do they need to speed up our time?
So that we grow up faster.
Well, what happens when we grow up?
We have to prepare ourselves.
For growing up?
We have to prepare ourselves to be who we are.
Who are we?
We are family with the people from the Black Stars.
Do they still come here?
That's what it is. They visit, they come to see us because we are their family. We are part of them, and they are part of us. That's why.
Do they still come here to this day?
Yes.
Where do they come?
They're here right now.
Where are they?
Everywhere.
Can we see them?
If you look,
Where should we look?
everywhere,
How do we see them?
you will know.
Can we talk?
You will be able to talk to them
Can
without talking to them, without having to talk to them. You will be able to talk to them.
Can we talk to them now?
Yes.
Can one of them come to you and speak to
Ask
us?
to see one tonight.
Can we? So we can ask to see one tonight.
Yes.
And where should we go to see one?
Wherever you want to see one.
And how do we ask? What do we say?
Ask with your mind. And when you see one, your mind will tell it. You will know it. And they will tell you when they see you.
And so, do we need to do anything else special?
No.
Do they know that we're talking about them right now?
Yes.
What do they think about that?
I think it's great.
Are they excited that we want to see them and meet them?
Yes.
Will they take us for a ride?
The ones they don't take anybody for rides anymore.
Did we see some of them last night in the sky?
Yes.
And what was that we were seeing in the sky?
It's their airport.
They have an airport up there?
Yes.
And they come and go from that airport?
Yes.
Where do they go?
Underground.
Hmm.
They land, and then an elevator takes them underground, and then the elevator comes back up.
And what's underground?
That's where they live.
Oh, the Black Star people, they live here?
We're all the Black Star people.
We're all Black Star people.
Yes.
But these other ones that come in the ships, they live underground.
Those are the ancient ones.
And these are
They've always lived here.
and these are the ones that we can ask to see,
Yes.
and we will see them.
Yes.
And where should we go to see them?
You'll know.
And then we just ask with our mind.
Yes.
What do we say?
You ask them to see. You ask to see the ancient ones, and they will come to see you.
So we just say, Ancient Ones, can we see you?
Yes.
Or Ancient Ones, I want to see you.
Yes, and they will come.
Have we seen these Ancient Ones before?
They can hear you.
I can. And so they're our family.
It's easy to talk to the family when you're in this area because the frequency allows you to be heard.
So there's something special about Sedona?
It's this area itself. This is like a special high frequency zone. It's a zone like the Bermuda Triangle. It's a place where your thoughts can be heard and magnified. Your actions are magnified.
So why does Sedona feel like home? Why does it feel so comfortable to us?
It started here first.
What started here?
We came here first. Black Star people came here first.
They chose this place because of the
First.
frequency?
Yes.
And what a
Because they could hear their children calling out. They're not their ancestors. Their ancestors could call out to the ancients.
And what about the vortexes?
The vortexes amplify the thoughts.
So if we went to a vortex and asked to speak to the Ancient Ones, they would hear us?
Yes.
And so should we do that?
Yes.
And then they will come.
Yes.
And where will they come?
Anywhere you want them to.
Will they just appear in our room?
They can.
And how do they manifest here?
They can manifest in many different ways. In your mind, physically. They can manifest in other people. And they can manifest in they can manifest themselves into physical beings.
And what do these Ancient Ones look like? How will we recognize them?
They will tell you with their minds who they are.
What will they tell us?
They will greet you.
Well, how will they introduce themselves?
They will ask who you are, and they will tell you who they are.
Do they introduce themselves as the Ancient Ones?
They greet you as if you were family. They will be very nice and humble.
Was there anything they want us to know right now?
They like that people are starting to wake up.
And what does that mean when people wake up?
It means that when people come to places like this, and they work together on one thought, that thought will be magnified and sent throughout the universe.
And then what happens?
And it'll amplify and be felt for millions of years.
So our thoughts continue on after we think them?
Forever.
Wow. So we should always want to have good thoughts then.
Yes.
What happens to the bad thoughts?
They go out there too. The
Does-
bad thoughts go outside too.
And so, what do these thoughts create things? What do these thoughts do?
It builds everything.
So we're building things with our thoughts?
Yes.
And where? Where?
Everywhere. All of it.
And so how can we only have good thoughts?
The good thoughts go the farthest.
So what do we do to only have good thoughts? What must we do?
Be good. The farther you will go, it'll be better.
So are the Ancient Ones going to come see us tonight?
They're already here.
They're here right now?
Yes.
Can you see them?
Yes.
What do they look like?
There's a woman. And she's telling me her name right now. And it's kind of funny. It's an Egyptian name.
Oh.
She picked an Egyptian name.
Hmm.
The Egyptian god she picked. Her name's Isis.
Oh.
And she has the same jewels as Isis would wear. And she's been here. She's come here. She goes everywhere. She flies everywhere.
And how does she fly?
She can fly any way she wants to fly.
Like in a craft, or just with her body, or with?
She flies with her body.
And can we see her? How come we don't see her?
You don't have to see her now because her mission here was already done. She already came here.
Mm. And she had a mission here.
She did.
And what is she saying to you now? What is she telling you? What message does she have for you, for us?
For people to be in touch with their minds and with their hearts. For people to learn to be in touch with their souls and to learn to be in touch with other people's souls as well. And when you can do that, your souls will be in touch with connected to everybody else's soul in the universe.
And so how do we learn that?
You are already learning it slowly. And it starts with yourself.
And how can we speed up that process?
If you think about it, you already are. If you know about it, you already have started this process. If you teach others, that will speed the process up.
So we just need to have the intention?
The intention is to start.
And then do they help us?
You help them.
Or do the Black Star people help us wake up, or?
They already have helped you wake up.
And so what do we do now?
Now you teach others.
How do we do that? What's the best way to do that?
The best way to do it is to do it one at a time.
So individually.
Yes.
What do we say to people to get them to awaken?
You let them tell you if they're ready.
So do we ask them if they're ready to be awake? How do we?
They will tell you that they're ready to awake.
And so when they are ready, what do we say to them?
You say to them what your heart feels that what they should be heard from your heart.
So, are there any other messages that they have for us at this time?
No.
And what about the energy of Sedona? Does Sedona have a consciousness its own?
Yes, she does.
And it's a she?
Yes, she has.
And can we talk to her?
Yes, you can.
Okay. We'd like to ask Sedona some questions.
Okay.
We'd like to ask her about the vortex sites and what makes them so powerful. Or are they even real? Are they real?
Yes, they are.
And so how many of them are here?
There are many different vortexes.
And so do you have to be in a certain location to feel the energy from the vortex?
Yes.
And so what is the purpose of the vortex?
For your soul to connect with your surroundings. With light to connect with light.
And so did we connect with these vortexes while we were here on our trip?
Yes.
And so how will they affect us?
It will last for the rest of your lives.
So you carry that with you?
For the rest of your lives. Yes, you will.
Wow.
Yes, you will. It never leaves once you do.
What else can...
It's in your blood.
Does it change or alter your body in some way?
Yes.
In what way?
You evolve.
So it evolves your body?
Yes, it does. It starts with your blood.
Oh.
It's the minerals.
How does this work?
You breathe it. You're breathing it right now.
Oh. Well, Sedona's definitely got a very special and unique energy. Is she different from any other place or every place on the planet?
Oh, yes.
And so,
Very special place.
is that why the Native Americans came here?
Yes.
Were they more connected to these energies?
They felt them.
And what can we do to feel these energies better?
If you're here, you already have felt the energies pull on you. It's like a compass. It pulls on you and you have to follow it.
Oh, and then what?
And then and once you've bathed in it, then you have it. Once you've bathed into the light and merged into the light and breathed it, it never leaves you.
Oh. And so what else can Sedona tell us?
It's life-giving. It gives life where none should be.
Is there anything she wants us to do for her?
You become one with her. She becomes one with you. That is what you do for her. She shares your thoughts. She reads your soul like a book.
A lot of people come here. She does that with
That's
everyone?
a lot of books.
So, is there any other beings or energies that want to step forward at this time and deliver a message? Is there anything important that we can learn to help people with their awakening?
You're right. You're on track.
How do we help those that seem to be always stuck in negativity? What's the best thing we can do for them?
Teach them how to be positive.
And if they're not receptive?
Teach them.
Who are we talking to right now? Who is speaking?
These are the ancients of Sedona.